to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next item on the agenda is roll call. Mr. Moran is here. Mr. Rathel's excused. Mr. Mans?
Here.
Mr. Flarsky?
Here.
Mr. Hornby?
Here.
Mr. Loftus?
Here.
Mr. Nadeau?
Here.
Next item on the agenda is the approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Nadeau,
Second.
or by Mr. Mans to approve the agenda as submitted. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Next item is presentations. I'm assuming we have none tonight, Janelle?
No.
We'll move on to our next item, which is the approval of the minutes of the April 17th, 2023 meeting.
Like a motion to approve with some corrections.
Ooh,
And all the action items, just the, some typos. John Riff made a motion, and all the action items have that duplicated for some reason. Other than that, got it.
Okay. Got a motion by Mr. Loftus. Is there any support?
Support.
Supported by Mr. Nadeau to approve the minutes as corrected. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Next item is our financial report, the approval of the April 2023 financials. Before us, we have our financial report for April, which indicates we have a revenue budgeted at $1,075,132. And our year-to-date revenue is $108,764. And we are just starting our fiscal year, so that equals 9.5% of our budget. Our expenditures are budgeted at $1,075,132, and our year-to-date expenditures and encumbrances is $76,709, which equals 6.7% of our budgeted expenditures. And our capital reserves as of April 30th is $629,564. And our past due amount as of April 26, 2023 is $18,955. With that, Janelle, is there anything you'd like to point out on the financial report?
This was just in reference to the past due summary. The building 63, we're switching to an ACH, so there's a delay in billing on that. So that'll be updated come next financial period. You'll see the difference in that.
ECH stands for
Automatic debit transfer,
Automatic Clearinghouse? ACH.
ACH.
Got it. Automatic Clearinghouse, yes.
So Janelle,
Yes,
does that mean Building 63, Suite 600 is not a problem, that there's payment in progress?
Yep.
Good.
That
Any
would be-
other questions, comments? Not, I'll entertain a motion to approve the April 2023 financial report.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Mans,
Second.
supported by Mr. Loftus. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Next item is our action items, and we have an action item to approve a memorandum of understanding between the Groseville Nature and Land Conservancy and the Groseville Airport Municipal Airport to provide open space access to the airport natural area.
Well, I move we approve the MOU as printed.
Motion by Mr. Loftus, or supported by Mr. Nadeau. Any discussion? This is a memorandum of understanding we've been working on for a couple months now.
couple months.
We've had the Nature Conservancy here before us. At 2 meetings ago, we went through a presentation, and I think since then, we've been able to negotiate the details of the MOU, and I think it's going to be a win-win for both us and the Nature Conservancy.
Right.
There's no other comments. We have a motion by Mr. Loftus, supported by Mr. Nadu. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries. Next is our discussion items, our manager's report. First items is the summer projects, and Janelle, I'll let you run through those.
We have some exciting stuff going on, so I figured I would throw it up here today. So, update on the roof replacement. I have a lot of thank yous. Everybody's worked really hard, and it's finally, after a year of being here, I'm starting to see some accomplishments and some big movement on some of these big projects. So CE Rains has been awesome to work with. You guys have been great to work with, and I want to thank everybody for walking me through my very first project. The Township Board and working together with them, and then Molnar Roofing as well. I would like to thank Bob. So Bob, he works over at the FBO. He has worked endlessly over the past couple of weeks moving planes around and coordinating with Molnar to make sure that our planes are safe in the big community hangar. The roof removal is complete as of today, and the membrane installation is also completed. And then over the next end of the week, all the metal trim and drains will be done and installed. So this should be wrapped up by the beginning of next week. So.
Terrific.
Great news.
So just a quick update on the taxiway as this comes rolling out. We do have a pre-construction meeting scheduled for May 23rd with CNS, who is our consulting company, Anglin, which is the construction company, and MDOT will also be here to discuss what that's going to look like over the next couple of months here. We're looking at, a process that's going to take upwards of 3 months to complete that. So that'll be exciting to get that rolling out. It looks like we'll be starting the second week of June. So right after Island Fest, they're going to start mobilization, and we'll get that going. I'm sure everybody's seen this, but the wall looks awesome. And the landscaping around the midway, around the anchor, looks great. So thank you, Scott, for getting that done before Island Fest, because it really, really looks nice. Hopefully everybody's been able to see it. The bike path update. So as you guys all know, we've been working with the Bike Path Advisory Committee and working together to find a safe pathway from Grow and East River to the Gibraltar Bay unit. And approximately 3,200 feet of fencing will be installed starting in the next couple of weeks, and it should be completed by mid to late summer. So hopefully we'll get a few weeks out of that over the summertime for people to transfer from Grow Road. If you can see this picture, you can see the Gibraltar Bay unit there. Do you have questions, Chris?
No, I'm just trying to
mentally picture it. So if you're at the end of Grow and East River, the fence line right there, you see the picture of the Gibraltar Bay unit. There's a maintenance road that goes straight to the Gibraltar Bay unit. So just for those people that are watching publicly, just once again, we have Hangar 2 office space availability. We have about 4 suites ranging from anywhere to 180 square feet to 850 square feet. So if you have any questions, please call me. Yep.
Who's funding the 3,200 feet of fence?
The bike path. Yep, and they will be maintaining it also. They'll be working with us to maintain it. So.
Thank you.
Yep. So in addition to the spruce off across the street, those of you that have gone through to see the north side of Hangar 2, Frank and Jean and Tyler, the maintenance people, they removed all the old shrubs and trees and leaves and debris outside of that north side of the building. Hopefully everybody noticed, but I'd like to thank them for that. Summer events happening this year. So this is the lineup thus far. So Island Fest, as we all know, is June 2nd to the 4th. The Tenant Appreciation Tent will be on the 3rd. You guys saw the flyers in your packet that I sent out, so that'll be from, I believe, 4 to 7. TV Diner will be catering that, and all the tenants will be getting wristbands, so we know who is a tenant and who's not a tenant under that tent. So, I spoke to Goodyear Blimp. They will be here on June 29th through the 3rd. I have spoke to CNS about the construction project, and it should not interfere with the taxiway project at all. July 15th will be the History on Wheels show, and then on August 12th will be the Vintage Market.
Janelle, is the Goodyear Blimp here for the races downtown? Is that why they're here?
They are here for the, what is it, the Rocket Mortgage Golf
Oh.
Tournament? Yeah. So this is just our flyer. So yes, 4 to 7 for that. Hopefully you guys are able to at least peek in. Lattice and Upton update. There has been a request that's been filed to 33rd for a default for them not responding. The judgments will be in the amount totaling $27,959,024. Of this is unpaid rent and utilities, attorney fees, and all the other costs that are associated with them. And just a quick update on the clean out for the potential new tenant on Grow Road. We're almost complete. I'd like to thank my staff. This has been quite a job to clean it out, and a big thank you to Dan Daly and his efforts in getting those big hoppers removed out of there. What an amazing effort for everybody. And that's all I have.
Lot going on. Thanks, Janelle.
Great job.
Anybody have any questions for Janelle?
I got one, I'm sorry, with the lattice issue, how far are we chasing this thing? I mean, how much good money we have to go up there?
Well, I thought we were gonna stop it at about $5,000 was what we had discussed at a previous meeting couple times back, so I think we're, I don't know if,
Yeah.
it's a good question, Chris. So, when do we wanna?
It is.
Well, I think once we get the judgment, that's as far as,
Okay. Anybody else on that?
How much, again, how much good money do we want to throw away on something that,
Well,
I don't want to go on record as saying we think it's uncollectible, because we should be collecting it. And
I'm not saying it's uncollectible, it's challenging,
well,
but don't quit.
Okay.
the official position, I think, of this commission should be right now, don't quit.
Don't quit.
we will move on to our next item, which is item number 6, is the lease review update.
Yep, I forgot to mention that. So Daryl, and we had a subcommittee meeting and had some good changes on the lease agreement for the building lease agreement. And will be sitting down with our legal counsel this week to finalize discuss the reviews and hopefully get those finalized and get that rolled out for a new lease agreement here soonly.
Anybody have any questions on the new lease agreement? No? Hearing none, we'll move on to our subcommittee reports. I don't think we have any tonight. Is there any open business from any of the commission members?
No, I think everything that Janelle's brought to the board's been approved, so I don't think there's anything pending. So,
Janelle, the financing for the roof, that's all in place, right? Or where does that stand?
We are we have a closing tomorrow on that.
Closing tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay.
So we sent packages and everything out last week, so.
I have no report tonight, so we'll move on to public comment, and there's no one in the public tonight, so unless we have any other business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Mans,
Second.
by Mr. Loftus. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries.